Hi, everybody. Okay, I think it's time for an update. So, here we go. This is the closeout for Oogie Boogie Bash. I have been promising this for some time. Unfortunately, getting up into the studio and getting things done and getting things situated have taken me some time due to the fact that I went right into the hospital after we got back from Oogie Boogie Bash. Apparently the wound that was on the left side of my foot did not close up, was not healing, and apparently got infected bad. I was in sepsis. The infection had got down to the bone, which means that my foot had to be amputated. Unfortunately, that meant that I was spending about a week in the hospital. So, as soon as we got back, went to change the bandage on my foot. It was warm to the touch, and it hurt like all get out. And I promptly threw up as well. I was running a fever to add to everything else. So, after everything was said and done, as far as looking at my wound and seeing what needed to happen, I just told Chris that, no, let's go to the ER. Let's just go to the ER and get this done and get it taken care of. So we hopped in the car, went over to the hospital, was in the ER. I was admitted that night, and the next day I had surgery. They amputated 1/3 of my leg, below the knee amputation. So a good portion of my shin, my calf, my ankle, and my foot are all gone. I am now walking on a prosthetic. I'm actually moving a whole lot better. I feel so much better. So much better. I feel more fantastic than before I left for Oogie Boogie Bash. And I was feeling pretty good then. So there we are on that. Just to give you a closeout on Oogie Boogie Bash, on my thoughts, it was a fantastic event. It was marvelous. It is for those folks who want to meet and do the meet and greet for characters. It's, basically it's a cadre of villains that are thrown about, and you can go do the meet and greet and say hello and everything. You can't really necessarily get up close to them, but you can do a little bit of interaction. One of the challenges that my sister put forth for Kat and I for this trip was to do a series of happy birthdays for her, because it was an important birthday. We were gone on the 24th, on October 24th, which was my sister's birthday. It was an important birthday. So the theme of it was doing 5 sets of challenges, and she needed us to get 5 characters to wish her happy birthday. We got 2 characters at Disneyland to do it, but I got the rest of the 3 to do it at Oogie Boogie Bash, and she didn't expect any of that. So that was fantastic. That was a lot of fun. Getting around this last time, I was on a scooter again, yes. I was trying to stay off that foot as much as possible, off that left foot as much as possible. It was a lot easier this time because this was my second time going to a theme park with a scooter, with the electric scooter. It was a lot easier to maneuver. Fantasyland is still, that is an utter nightmare to try to navigate with an electric scooter because it is so congested. Adventureland comes close, but still not as bad as Fantasyland. Fantasyland has been built with specific bottlenecks on purpose, just to slow you down going through that land. That's by design. It's engineered that way. That's how it runs. So that's something I needed to expect. We did have a lot easier time throughout the rest of the park other than Fantasyland. We naturally had our issues with trying to navigate through Adventureland, that bottleneck right around Indiana Jones and the Bengal barbecue. That's a little tough. But, it's engineered that way because, you slow down, see Indiana Jones. Also, you slow down and see meat on a stick. So you're going to go get meat on a stick. At least I do. Anyway, getting through the rest of the park was fantastic. Galaxy's Edge was marvelous to get through. Easy peasy. The more recent rides are much more friendly for ADA compliance. And it's a lot easier to take your electric scooter from the entrance all the way through the queue. California Adventure, all around, is a lot easier to get through. Disneyland, being an older park and being built in 1955, a lot of the ADA compliance they had to retrofit. So some attractions are not as easy to navigate as others, and I'm looking at you, Haunted Mansion. Yes, that one's rough. That one's hard to get through. We also had a tiny bit of an issue going into Pirates of the Caribbean because you have to, if you're on mobility assistance, you have to enter through the exit. No problem. It's just that you're basically a fish fighting upstream. That's all. What else have we got? That's about it. I would honestly say that if you can make Oogie Boogie Bash and character meet and greets are your thing, and food is your thing, definitely do it. There's not much more beyond that as far as what is offered at some of these after-hours events other than character meet and greets and food. The attractions don't change all that much. Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout did have a specific overlay that they were doing, and that's the Monsters Escape. When I have Kat in here for a podcast, we can talk more about that and do more with that. Other than that, the parade was fantastic. I think the parade is better than the Boo-to-You parade over at Walt Disney World and Magic Kingdom. Sorry, but if I had the choice between Mickey's Not So Scary and Oogie Boogie Bash, I'm going to choose Oogie Boogie Bash every time. I find that there's a lot more there for everyone rather than the Boo-to-You, which is actually, in my mind, targeted specifically to the littles. And that's great. That's fantastic. That's what it's for. That's what we do. Oogie Boogie Bash is a little bit more for everybody, more verging towards the bigs. So, there we are on that. Other than that, I've got nothing more to say on that. I'm hoping that you all enjoyed the videos. I'm hoping that you come back time and time again to see the videos. If you want to see whatever's going to be coming up new or something that's going to be posted, make sure to hit the like, hit subscribe, and hit the notification bell. When you subscribe and hit the notification bell, you are always going to be up to date with what's going to be posted or what is posted on my channel. I'm very, very grateful for all of you. I've broken 100 subscribers. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm hoping to be able to generate some more content soon. Other than that, that's all I really have. I don't have much more. Just to reiterate again, yes, I am an amputee. Yes, I'm walking with a prosthetic, and I'm able to go up and down stairs now, and sometimes without a cane. So it's becoming more and more comfortable, and it's much easier to get around now. I'm no longer sick. I'm no longer deathly ill. So I'm grateful for that. But I'm hoping now that you guys will stick with me and continue to come with me and find out exactly what's going to be going on and where we're going next. So at this point, until the weather gets warmer, not much is going to be happening except for the podcasts. We're going to try and do those every 2 weeks. So my sister and I come back in and tune in for the Toddcast. For my sister and I, we'll start to share more of our experiences as a traveling family and where we've been and what we've been doing and how we've been doing it. So again, thank you much, and I'm hoping to see you soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.
I was promised bugs when we came in here. There are not nearly enough bugs. I wanted to walk out of here with a little friend, and there weren't anything. I will be taking this up with Mr. Boogie himself. I am unhappy. I wanted more bugs.